Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have a couple things to pick today. So just a little harvest video for you guys. Just thought I'd bring you along as I get some stuff out of the garden this morning. So right behind me, as you can kind of see, we've got a couple of those snake gourds ready. These things are getting pretty massive, so it's definitely time to go ahead and get them before they get too large and the texture inside changes. Now the problem with waiting too long to harvest a gourd is it changes the texture and it's not as good to eat. Look at this giant thing, it looks like a snake. So I'm just gonna go and go over here to where my other gourd is ready. Just look at those big beautiful gourds just hanging down from the trellis. And I love growing vertically like this because it allows different layers of gardening. You have stuff that's growing on the level ground floor, you have stuff that's growing in between in my beds, and of course aerial gardening up here in the trellises. I'm gonna go ahead and harvest one of these, the other one I'm gonna let grow a little bit longer. These things have been getting bigger than my head. My indeterminate tomatoes are looking good, and this one's about ready to pick. You can see there's some splitting going on. This is a really good variety, but it's called Black Crim. But I've noticed that it's pretty susceptible to splitting. But it's no big deal, you can still eat them and they taste really good. So I see a couple eggplants that are about ready to harvest, so we'll go ahead and pick that one in the back as well. And finally guys, although it's been a really dreadfully hot summer, the star of the show this season are the peppers. We've got some beautiful Asian chilies here. Look at these gorgeous things. This plant is from a seed that I planted that was given to me by my uncle. In Bengali we call these kacha morich. They're basically just really hot Bangladeshi peppers. On this side right here, as you can see, these upright peppers, these are Japanese peppers, and I'll write the name down below in the video. But these are also very hot, really pretty to look at, and as you can see they kind of just grow upright in clusters like that. So if you'll notice, some of my plants look a little dry and wilted, and a little bit of that is on purpose. I like to pick my peppers and tomatoes when they're a little bit on the dry side, and that really just concentrates the flavors. These peppers are going to be extremely hot. Right here I've got some yellow hot chili peppers. Now I don't know the exact name or variety that this is. I initially planted these seeds from just some dollar store seed packets, and that was had a combination of different colored peppers, and it turned out this one grew really well and it's become one of our favorites. So I just keep saving seeds each year and then just keep replanting these, and they do really well. More of that yellow hot pepper, and if you look in the back I've got a lot of nice jalapenos growing, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick these. So I've got some beautiful peppers growing here, and I'll list the name for this down below too. This is a Korean pepper. These jalapeno plants are loaded with peppers. Let me show you guys. And finally, let's go back to the pepper garden where I have those Asian peppers growing, and we'll pick some of those. some aphids on some of these pepper plants, but I'm not worried about them. They haven't really caused any damage. And I have another video on how to control aphids, so if you're interested in that, or if you're having an aphid problem, definitely go check it out. A lot of the aphids on my plants, like right here, are controlled by the natural predators. So we have some aphid mummies, those little white spots right there. So those are mummified aphids, and they actually have a parasitic wasp larva inside. So I'm going to leave some of those to let the parasitic wasps hatch, and then they'll take care of the rest of the aphids if there's a problem. Sometimes the unripe ones have a nice flavor to them as well. Really good season for peppers this year. If you're gardening in a similar climate to me in the high desert where it's hot and dry, definitely plant some peppers. You won't regret it. Oh, and one last thing. I want to go ahead and harvest these cabbages that have been growing here all season. Now it's possible that they will grow a little bit more, but when I checked, they seem pretty firm to the touch, and don't really want them to bolt or anything. Technically, I could just go ahead and leave them in the ground for a while longer, but I'm planning on planting my fall seeds here, so probably just want to make some room. I'm just going to go and get these picked, and we'll just take it from there. Just cut it at the base, and it releases just like that. Cute little healthy cabbage harvest right there. Now these aren't diseased or anything, so I'm probably just going to throw these into the compost. So that's it for today's harvest video, you guys. What do you think? Not too shabby, I'd say, for my little desert garden out here. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. Go ahead and make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. That way you can stay up to date on what I've got going on here in this little desert garden of mine. And I do hope you liked the video. Comment if you have any questions, and we'll see you on the next one.